Afternoon. Good afternoon. He was making noise and now he got quiet, and that's actually more concerning, I think. Okay, I still hear him. All right. My name is Jessie. I'm an intuitive reader. I'm going to tap into the collective energy to give you guys a reading. I'm going to leave the lights off right now to try to keep myself focused. All right. Okay, so there's a big test on, I guess, faith in a sense right now. My throat felt a little funny. Because there are like these karmic energies around you. Okay, I'm going to speak on the feminine and then I'll get to the masculine. So for the feminine, there are these energies around you that are testing if you're going to fall back into these old patterns like martyrdom. Are you going to be in paranoia because of the people watching you or the attention that's on you? Are you going to feel like you're all alone, like feeling that kind of hopelessness because you feel, and I can't tell you how to like perceive that, because you don't want to be like in denial. Like if you're like feel like you're really just out here like alone and you're in isolation, like if you need to like journal it or speak about it, like that's, you got to do what you got to do. But like your team right now is, your spirit team is trying to give you more clues or trying to give you insight or help you to see things in a new way. And so they need you to try not to fall in. Okay. Let me try to let it come through me. So it's like they want you to, it's almost like there's an ancestral or like a pride that they want you to feel about the journey that you're on or about the path that you're on, and like even seeing it as like how far you've come and that sort of thing, so that you continue to kind of like seek your spirit team. And there's something about this, there's a shift maybe, and maybe it's even like in your heart so that you don't feel that loneliness, so that you realize how protected and how nurtured and cared for you are. Okay, thank you. They're giving me that it's something about that when you link it up or when you see it in a new way, it's gonna shift outside of you. Because I've always had that notion. I'm like, even though I know that sometimes there's jealousy and different things, like it's not that I don't think that there's enemies or that there's people like that, but I also know that these are like shadow aspects. So it's also like, I mean, I don't know. They're really, I don't want to bring too much. I don't want to bring a bunch of personal stuff in here because like my personal theories are like a separate thing. But like, okay, this is kind of how I see it, is that like, I think there is a purpose. And hello, I think that there's, broadly, I think there's a purpose in isolation for different reasons. But okay, how do I say this? Like, okay, because the energy that the feminine is in and what they're wanting you to like embody and see yourself as like this sun energy. So the sun is like, it's one of those, like when you shift it from the mind seeing itself as the sun is narcissism. It's like, okay, everything revolves around me. But when you're in your heart and you see yourself as the sun, it's like, I am the light that is here to be seen. Like I'm here. I am light. I am light. I am love. Like it's that energy. And so it's like, because it's with this Two of Swords as well, which is like, I don't know why that's a very like divine feminine energy to me, is this Two of Swords, because it's also with the sun, and if we're seeing the sun as like the heart aspect and the Two of Swords is the mind, it's like you're centered in your heart, but your mind is like navigating everything. And so there's something there. I know I can feel this for me, so I don't know who all else is there, because like I don't really care that much about the eyes on me. Martyrdom, I know, is something I have to keep working on catching myself on, but this loneliness has been something that's been really difficult for me, and just feeling that lack of support. So there's something there for the feminine. My kid, I have to just let him do his thing. So there's something there with the feminine, and needing to, they want you in your heart. They want you to feel that solar energy in your heart and how powerful that is. So it's something about feeling that energy and that strength in your heart, and knowing that, like, I wish I could have more words. I don't have enough, there's not enough vocabulary. It's like, there's something with like feeling it in your heart first. You're going to feel that support, and then it's going to shift outside of you, and you're going to have more understanding of like, whatever. I don't know what those things are, because it's going to be individual. So I don't know exactly what those things are. Okay. So the masculine is over here. And this is interesting to me, because the masculine is showing up again in this Four of Pentacles. So with this Ace of Cups. So there's something about the masculine nurturing and holding this. He's not really holding it though. It's like this Ace of Cups is like, there's something that with the Four of Cups, him being in this Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, where it's this protective energy, where he's protecting this Ace of Cups until you, I don't know. They're not giving me more information about that. Is there something about him protecting this Ace of Cups? So, I think too, some people say that like the masculine is like, some people, how do they describe it? They're like, he's not really awakened or something. But I think that it's like the way that the feminine has to see the masculine has to keep evolving. It's something there where it's like, because I can look in the mirror and I can look in my eyes if I'm like really like pouring into myself, I can see like God in the mirror through myself. But like sometimes when I look at the masculine, I see the devil. And so like there's something about like there's a shift that has to, this is just for me, it may be different for other people. There's a shift that has to keep happening, because the masculine has to rule and control the physical. And also, it's like, it's the masculine within, it's the father wound and all of that too, like for me. So it's like me needing to like continue like being gentle with myself in that way. Like that was coming to me today. It's like something about being gentle with yourself when things are going awry, or like you don't have control over something or something like that. Okay. Let me try to wrap it up. Okay, because yes, there's a lot of tests going on for the feminine around her heart space, and there's going great. He was so quiet when I first came on here too. Hi. So, I mean, the projections are a lot of the same stuff, so I don't know if we really need to talk about that. It's a lot of the same, trying to throw you off balance. Hey, you're gonna have to go to quiet time. He's been doing his own thing for a while today, so I have to be understanding. All right, so there's been an injustice in regards to throwing a lot of anxiety, fear, paranoia I'm getting, and or trying to get you in that space. Teddy, you're gonna have to come over here and sit in quiet time if you can't take it down. Hey, look at me. Not that loud. You can be a little more quiet. Or you can. Okay, let's try to wrap this up. It's gonna turn into a ball. That sounds like a roly-poly? Okay. It's gonna turn into a ball. So the other projections are for like your emotional balance, obviously. Like that one's probably okay. Yeah, you wore me out too with that. Hey, I need you to sit down so I can finish this and quiet for like 5 minutes, okay? Or sit in this chair, but you need to be quiet, okay? Hey, okay? Okay. I need a confirmation. All right.
Oh, my shoes are running.
Let me just try to wrap it up about this injustice because I wanted to get this out. So there's a lot of fear that's been put on you and feelings like of anxiety or maybe like just can't do it, like you know, it's too much, it's overwhelming. A lot of that it kind of goes together with throwing off your emotional balance. And then there's a feeling, there's been a feeling of like there's just no growth. Like, yeah, like what is the point? Like where am I gonna see the fruits of my labor? Kind of like that sort of energy, and not feeling like you have sovereignty. So yeah, they're like, it's coming from all angles. It's coming from all angles. What's going on? Why you guys don't like me being in my power? You guys have a problem with that? There was something else. There was one other thing that was coming through. Okay, the last thing that they're giving me is that, because the strength card is upright too, so it's like there's something about what the tests are that are coming through right now for the feminine where it's like there's a need, they're wanting to like escort you. That's the energy that I'm getting, is like there's this energy of this desire to escort you around, but the divine is like, I don't know if it's that they need permission, but it's like there's a need, thank you. There's a need for you to be just dropped into your heart space so that you feel that safety. Because if you're in fear, you're in the mind. If you're in lack, you're in the mind. If you're in letting these crazies get under your skin, you know, these crazies, I love you, but you're crazy, get under your skin, then you're not in your heart space. So there's something about really needing to feel that strength and that solar energy and that nurture in your heart space so that the divine can really take care of you, okay? All right, no, I'm not gay. I didn't have anything else come to me about that, so. All right, thanks for hopping on. Thanks for being here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that through my email. It's $50 up front. And I think that's everything. All right, good luck, everybody.